Top 10 Scariest True Horror Encounters. Number 1. The Haunting of the Bell Witch. One of the most famous hauntings in American history took place in the early 1800s in Tennessee. The Bell family became terrorized by a mysterious entity known as the Bell Witch. This spirit was said to have tormented the family with strange noises, physical assaults, and even the claimed poisoning of Patriarch John Bell. The haunting culminated in John's death, attributed to the witch's malevolent influence. This encounter remains a chilling reminder of how the supernatural can intrude on everyday life. Number 2. The disappearance of the Sodder children. On Christmas Eve in 1945, the Sodder family's home in West Virginia was engulfed in flames. Despite the fire, 5 of the 10 Sodder children were never found. The family's subsequent investigations revealed a series of strange occurrences and unmarked cars near their property on the night of the fire. Many believed the children were kidnapped, leading to years of haunting uncertainty for the family. This true story taps into the primal fear of losing loved ones without explanation. Number 3. The Enfield Poltergeist. In 1977, the Hodgson family in Enfield, England, began experiencing bizarre phenomena, including furniture moving and eerie sounds. The poltergeist's activities intensified, capturing the attention of paranormal investigators. Notably, one of the children appeared to be possessed, speaking in a deep, unrecognizable voice. The case became a media sensation, but the unsettling experiences left lasting psychological scars on the family, raising questions about the boundaries of our understanding of reality. Number 4. The Exorcism of Anneliese Michel. In the 1970s, Anneliese Michel, a young German woman, underwent a harrowing exorcism after experiencing severe psychological distress. Her family and 2 priests believed she was possessed, leading to a series of brutal exorcisms over 10 months. Tragically, Anneliese died from malnutrition and dehydration. The case sparked a legal battle and raised ethical questions about faith, mental health, and the extremes of religious belief, illustrating the frightening consequences of fear and misunderstanding. Number 5. The Mysterious Case of the Hinterkaifeck Murders. In 1922, the Gruber family and their maid were brutally murdered on their remote farm in Germany. Before the killings, the family reported strange occurrences, including mysterious footprints leading to their home and unsettling sounds in the attic. Despite extensive investigations, the case remains unsolved, and locals believe the farm is haunted by the victims. This story encapsulates the terror of not knowing who or what could be lurking just out of sight. Number 6. The Texas Killing Fields. The area near Interstate 45 in Texas has become infamous for the unsolved murders of numerous young women since the 1970s. Known as the Texas Killing Fields, the landscape has a grim history of disappearances and homicides. Survivors and relatives of victims share chilling encounters with both the lost souls of the area and the unsettling presence of the unknown killer. This ongoing horror serves as a grim reminder of the darkness that can hide beneath the surface of everyday life. Number 7. The Ghost of the Myrtles Plantation. The Myrtles Plantation in Louisiana is renowned for its ghostly inhabitants. Built in the late 18th century, it is said to be haunted by the spirit of a slave named Chloe, who was punished after being caught eavesdropping. Guests report sightings of Chloe's apparition and other strange phenomena, such as unexplained noises and moving objects. The plantation's dark history and tragic stories create an atmosphere of palpable fear, making it one of America's most haunted locations. Number 8. The Case of the Smurl Haunting. In the late 1970s, the Smurl family moved into a house in Pennsylvania, only to be plagued by terrifying supernatural occurrences. The family reported ghostly apparitions, violent disturbances, and foul odors. A priest who attempted to cleanse the house claimed to have felt an oppressive evil within its walls. The Smurl haunting remains a disturbing account of how a home can become a battleground between the living and the unseen. Number 9. The Axemen of New Orleans. In the early 1900s, the Axemen terrorized New Orleans, committing a series of brutal murders with an axe. The killer's identity remains unknown, but the haunting nature of his crimes sent the city into a frenzy. The Axeman even wrote a letter to the local newspaper, promising not to kill anyone playing jazz music on a specific night. The fear he instilled in the community showcases how true crime can evoke deep-seated terror, creating an urban legend that lingers to this day. Number 10. The Abandoned Hospital in New Jersey. The Greystone Park Psychiatric Hospital in New Jersey, now abandoned, is a hotbed for urban legends and ghost stories. Visitors report hearing disembodied voices, feeling cold drafts, and witnessing apparitions in the crumbling halls. The hospital's dark history, filled with tales of mistreatment and tragedy, adds to its eerie atmosphere. This site serves as a reminder of the horrors that can occur within institutional walls and the spirits that may remain long after the doors close. These 10 true horror encounters demonstrate that fear often stems from the unknown and the unexplained. Whether it's the chilling presence of a ghost, the mystery of unsolved murders, or the horrors of human cruelty, these stories leave an indelible mark on our psyche. They remind us that sometimes the darkest shadows lurk not in the realms of fiction, but in the annals of history, waiting to be uncovered. As we explore these tales, we confront the unsettling reality that the scariest stories are often those rooted in truth.